Not 20, let's go! It's a 3. It's a 3. You left 6-7, Miz. Hello, hello. Welcome to the dungeon. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh my god, Miz at 70, top of the leaderboard. Let's go. I think that makes up for the nat 1 on the initiative. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's the maths. The maths. It would have been funnier. It would have been funnier if it was a 2. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Lopley, I'm glad you are studying. Do your best because you're going to do amazingly because you've been studying so hard and I absolutely believe in you. Jazzo with the nat 20 on initiative. Let's go, let's go. I hope you are enjoying those strawberries. Hell yeah. I don't remember, or I don't know if you'll remember, but I grow my own strawberries. I shared pictures of it in the Discord last year. It's actually before I was streaming, I think. But yeah, I'll have fresh strawberries soon. Yeah, it's D&D day. I am a little run down, so I might be a little low energy, but I am fine. Anyone who in Discord, not in my own Discord, in a bigger streamer's Discord when I was first when I was researching. But if I can find the pictures of the strawberries that I grew and picked last year, I will put some of them up in my Discord, Miz. And I'll take some new ones this year when they start growing. Yeah, if anyone has seen in my Discord, I was at the doctor's earlier today. I am a little under the weather. It is not a major thing. I'm going to use the term benign and minor. I am going to have to have a very minor surgery in the next couple of weeks. It is sort of at the back of my cheek on front of my ear, so there will be a couple of stitches there, and just because that is where your mouth muscle moves up and down a lot, I'm going to have to take it easy on the talking. So after that happens, I might be off stream for a couple of days. I don't know. Maybe I could do a couple of collabs with people and they could do most of the talking and we'll play games and hang out or something like that. But yeah, we'll see when it comes to that. It'll be a little while anyway. Gone on a trip at the end of June, and one of me and my friends' plans is to get an insane amount of strawberries and eat them throughout the week. That sounds awesome. I love that. One of my favorite fruits definitely is strawberries. Also, one of my favorite flavors. I love strawberry flavored stuff. I have a sweet tooth though. Sweet bang. Yeah. Let's move over to our D&D space then, because today the beans are going back to the arena for another bout. Let me get over here. The crowds have already wandered into the arena. They are cheering, jeering, clapping, and excited to see what this week will bring them in the arena. Who do I have for players? Miz, are you in? Jazzo, I know you're in. You're just finishing breakfast. There is no rush. We're taking it easy. Hell yeah, Miz and a Jazzo. And our Miz, Bop, our Jazzo, Bop. Okay, I'm not going... Oh no, another 0 adventures. That many zeros coming up full stop is statistically unlikely. Cause it's an equal chance of it being 0 to 7 or 0 to 6, so there's 7 outcomes. That I'm really... It's statistically unlikely, really. What do we want for background music? Slow day for adventures, it's okay. Yeah, sometimes they're just not rushing in. That just means you don't have to reset as many traps. Background tunes. Do we want something chill, or do we want to go with the boss music? I don't have a lot of options. To be honest, I haven't set up a lot of music. We go with the Animal Crossing in the background. I fancy that. No preferences? Okie dokie. Someday I will sort out my background music. Because I do have like a whole system set up for it now, and I do have at least 2 boss music tracks. So when things get exciting, I might flick over to one of those. And what we're gonna do is I'm going to make the arena a little more exciting as the crowd sees the sand parting. And spikes and columns coming up from the earth. Ymir raiding with a party of 7. Let's go, Ymir. How was that big epic fight? I missed the end. Degen, let's go. Hello, building. How are you, sweetie? Welcome in. Ymir. Thank you for the resub, Ymir. Oh my god, you have been so supportive of me since pretty much the day we met. I appreciate that so much. Oh, sweetie, I really appreciate you, I really do. You probably have to raid and run, because you gotta bring Zuko out for their walk. And Degen gets 1 adventurer. Oh, what does that bring up the leaderboard? Because you're in the top 2, aren't you? 63. 63, you're coming up there. I appreciate you too, my sweet bird. Oh. Yeah, we're just setting up. We're doing the arena today. Gotta go walkies, but hope D&D goes amazing in my absence. You know what? It'll go amazing in your absence. It would be better if you were here, but we'll do our best without you, sweetie. Ooh, okay, D-Gen, are you free to play today? Do you have other things to do? No worries if you do, but you are always welcome to cheat. Ooh. Oh, sweetie. Thank you for the kissu. See you soon. Cool beans. I cannot sadly. No worries, D-Gen. I appreciate you even being here. You're such a cool bean, so I just appreciate you being here. Okay, we have the Jazzo Bean and the Miz. As for who you will be up against, let's leave that up to a die. So the last time around the arena, we had Meridian and the City Guard. There are now 8 teams left who have never been in the arena. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does anyone want to roll a d8 to pick it? Welcome in, Willow. Welcome in. How are you? An 11. That's a decent roll. That is a very decent roll. Miz or Jazzo, or Miz and Jazzo, and then you can fight about the results. Miz rolled a 7. That's the Skelly Boys. Jazzo, you happy with the Skelly Boys? And now I need to go get groceries off the porch. Ooh. Grocery delivery. We would love to play, but unfortunately we're having to go to a graduation today. No worries, Sleepless. Don't worry, you'll be here for the next one, or the one after that. The dungeon always welcomes you for D&D. Also, Winmere raid. I need to break some bone. The phrasing is all right. Hell yeah. I did a roll in the wrong chat. I got a 1. Okay, 1 would be Tax Pig and the boys. So, do you guys want to fight the Skellies or Tax Pig? Willa pulled lever, got 4 adventurers. Best of luck. Thank you, Sleepless. I hope the graduation is really good. I hope it is amazing. Let's go, let's go. To be fair, Jazzo, that's a good place to roll a 1. Where did they roll the 1? Oh, in the memes. On the memes page, that is pretty good. Okay, I'm on the wrong thing. There. Now. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you guys pick. Word. Damn it. I don't know why that's happening. I should have the wheel scrolly off for moving my model, but oh well. Okay, Skellies or Tax Pig and the Boys? Miz and Jazzo. Willa, I know you have to get groceries, but you are also welcome to play if you would like. I'll get them ready anyway. What if we did both at the same time? I don't want to even touch Tax Pig with a 10-foot pole. You know what? I'm going to flip a coin. One side is a fatal three-way between the Bone Boys, Tax Pig and the Boys, and the Beans. And the other one will just be Skelly Boys. How does that sound? So I'll roll a dice for it. A three-way, you say? A three-way if we roll for it, D-Gen. Okay, 1, 2, and 3, just Skelly Boys. 4, 5, and 6, a fatal three-way. And we got a 5. Okay, there is a big holler, a big commotion, the crowd going wild as a large pile of bones pulls and drags itself into the arena. We must leave now, sadly, but we wish the Beans the best. No worries, Sleepless. As I said, I hope the graduation is amazing. Thank you for the 10 streak as well, Sleepless. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you so much. You're such a fun player to have. I hope the graduation is amazing. Stay there, me. Another 3 adventurers, D-Gen. Oh my gosh. Does that put you in second now? I wasn't looking, I was distracted. At the top of the arena enters Tax Pig, the Auditor, and the Boys. And from the left side of the arena, cheers, screams, a couple of swoons, maybe a faint, as Ms. Bean and Jazzo Bean, celebrities of the dungeon at this point, saunter into the entrance. Okay, let's do some quick initiative rolls. Ms., can I get a d20 plus 1 from you for initiative? And Jazzo, can I get a d20 plus 2 from you for initiative? $16, hell yeah. And Rainbird, can I get you to actually add the initiatives to the board, please? Rain, please. Focus. Okay. Turn order. D20 plus 2, Jazzo. 11 for the corpse pile. Auditor. It's a 3. Tax Pig. It's an 18. You're 3, right? And the Boys, the Mooks. A 20. And a 4 for Jazzo. And 6 for this guy. And Mook number 3. Another 20. And let's sort you guys into order. Okay, looks like Tax Pig's group is doing a lot first. let me stick this up in the corner here. I'm gone again. Okay, yeah, that'll do. We'll go a little closer and then fix my model again. Okay, first up, this guy. He is gonna move over here for a little bit of cover from the Skelly boys. This guy is gonna move over to this side for a little cover from the beans. He can't take a shot. He will take a shot on the Ms. Bean, I think. Pretty low chance. No, that's a miss. Tax Pig. Tax Pig probably wants revenge. I would say he is gonna use his action to dash to get over to the beans. Then it is the Ms. Bean's turn. So, Ms., your turn. What you doing? Ah! Oh, 5. Oh, I think that'll put you in the lead. With the boulder trap. Oh, classic. Classic. 71. 71. Degen is at the top of the board now. Heck yeah, Ms. Give you a minute? Yeah, no problem. What I can do, Ms., is because it's the other side of the arena, the corpse pile generates 3 Skelly boys that will act on the corpse pile's turn. Looking at the bard things, no worries. Let's see, you have inspiration, I think, and you have a couple of spells. Vicious Mockery. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Degen. And the posture check. Let me crack that. Oh, and a bean on head. Thank you kindly. There's the bean. There he is, this little guy. He's running the D&D game now. Crank that soldier boy, crank that spine. Excuse me. Oh. Gonna use your Vicious Mockery. Alrighty. The bean has to stay on head. Okay, Vicious Mockery is a save, isn't it? I should know these things. I'm the DM. You unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature you can see within range. If the target can hear you, though it need not understand you, it must succeed a wisdom saving throw 10 or take 1d4 psychic damage and a disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of the turn. Alright. So, wisdom save. This is on Tax Pig. Oh, Degen climbing even further up the board. Spectre being left left behind, left in the dust. Moro Curio, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. How are you? Tax Pig? Okay. Tax Pig will roll a wisdom saving throw for your vicious mockery. That is not a success. They will take psychic damage. They'll take a d4. Where is my d4? No, you roll the d4. Roll 1d4 to damage of psychicness, Ms. Feel free to drop what your actual vicious mockery was. Have a good stream. Thank you so much, Moro. Thank you for popping in. All right, two damage straight in the pig. Psychically roasted pig. All right. Two damage down. Then it is this guy's go. This guy is gonna come kind of to the middle, so they can shoot both ways. And I think probably shoot at a Skelly first. That is a miss on a Skelly. Miss on a Skelly boy. Jazzo, it is your turn. What would you like to do? Crossbow time? Hell yeah, Requiem. Give it a shot. What was the Requiem again? I think it is a... I think it's a +4 to your attack. Yes, so it is a d20 +4 for your attack. And then if it is a hit, which I am pretty certain it is, Tax Pig. Hell yeah, that's a hit. Ah! Miz took out one adventure with the spike trap. Bring them up to 71. Top spot is in contention. That is a definite hit, Jazzo. Roll your damage, 1d6 +2. I'll check Tax Pig's health. Total. Okay. Tax Pig is a pretty chunky boy. 4 damage. +4 damage. Alright. Now is the accountant's turn. The accountant takes out a small notepad and starts writing. Magical numbers form in the air, and a bolt of magic flies towards the Skelly boys. And succeeded the save. Seems to fizzle out as it gets to Scully there down at the bottom. We are back to the mooks. This one up here is going to come around to the other side of these spikes and take a shot at the Skelly boys. The front one, okay. That is a hit. And they are going to do a little bit of damage. So that is 4 to the front skilly boy. They have what look like guns, but are mechanically crossbows. Hand crossbows, the small kind. Okay, and this guy's gonna step out, take a shot at Ms. And they're gonna beef it again. Really bad shot. And step back in. They got 11 on the dice. Okay, Tax Pig. Let me remind myself what you can do, Mr. Bacon. Oh, Degen pulling ahead by a good bit now. 5 adventurers. Let's go. Mr. Bacon is crazy. Okay. I'm not going to give him his boss abilities when there's 3 groups going in, so he's just going to have his basic attacks. He is going to go for a late fee blast on Jazzo. Jazzo, can you give me a wisdom saving throw, which will be what's your class? Aspect of the rogue is dex. Yeah, it's just normal. A d20 plus 1.
To truly capitalize on these opportunities,
are ads running?
Built for speed and skill. Twilio's segment bridges a critical gap.
Why were ads running there? Stop that. Sorry about that. I was like, what's that in the background? Okay. Now there should be no more ads. That was wild. I don't even know what it was an ad for. Jazzo 17? Hell yeah. Another failed spell. These guys are not doing great, to be honest. But Tax Pig does still have a lot of health left. Misfit. It is your turn. I will also just inform you or remind you, you're going to use your claws? Excellent. That there is a whole big arena with spikes and a giant pit with a swirling blade at the bottom. Okay, go for your 2 claw attacks, Ms. On Tax Pig again, I assume? I think that is... can I also use my bonus action for Bardic Inspiration to Jazzo? Yes, you absolutely can. So, Jazzo, you have... what's a good symbol? We'll do... do this one here. Jazzo, you have a Bardic Inspiration, which means that you can add a d6 to a saving throw, a skill check, or can you add it to anything else? I shouldn't check here. I can check on my phone. But yeah, you can roll your attacks there, Ms. It is it +4s? It is +4, so you can roll your 2 attacks. Degen pulling way into the lead. 81 adventurers murdered by Degen. while I double check what bardic inspirations work on. Eight and a 5. Bah is right. That's not gonna make it. Unfortunately, their AC is a little higher than that. Yeah, I gave you nat 1 insurance, so you can only use that if you get a nat 1 to reroll it. Bardic inspirations. There we go. 10 minutes. Creature can roll a die and add the number to an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw. There we go. You can also add it to attack rolls, Jazzo. So yeah, you have a bardic inspiration, which Ms. cast while distracting the pig. Could I reroll my 1? Oh, it is a 1. Yes, you can. Absolutely. I think that was from the very, very first time you played Ms. that we gave you that your boss boon was a nat 1 insurance policy. Let's see if a 10 makes it. No, 10. 10. Oh, 10 isn't quite enough. It's a lot closer. It's a lot closer, but it's not quite enough. I'm sorry, Ms. But that inspiration for Jazzo could make all the difference later. Hey, the bone pile is gonna spawn another Skelly, and the Skelly boys, they're gonna start making moves. I have to have an awful lot of stats open at the moment. Skeleton crew. Open that in a new tab. Alright, alright, they are that to hit and that to damage. Alright, and gonna swing at one of the boys. That's gonna hit one of the boys for 5 damage. Yes, that's right, 5 damage. Okay. And this boy, gonna move up to here. I'm gonna swing on the same guy again. He chose a bad spot, but that's gonna be a miss. This little stout guy is gonna take an action dash and get to there. And this little guy is gonna be on a defense for the bone pile. I'm so inspired right now, Ms. Hell yeah. Ms. is an inspiring being. Alright, this guy, seeing his buddy being mobbed by a Skellies, is going to take a shot on this stout one. And he's gonna miss. At least that means I can get through the turns pretty quickly. Jazzo, it's back to you. Let's go, Jazzo. I do have to say, Ms. actually inspires me a lot. I get a lot of ideas from games just from sitting watching their long streams, especially their Saturday streams. I think that's my biggest inspiration. You will go to the Skelly at the bottom. You are next to the Tax Pig Jazzo, but you also have your roguey abilities, so you can use a bonus action to disengage, so you can move without taking an attack. Can't wait to drive forklifts together. Me neither. Claws, you can claw, you can move, but you just have to use your bonus action disengage so you didn't get an attack of opportunity. And you wouldn't quite reach them. Tear his neck open. Alright, go for an attack on the tax pig. You have an ally adjacent, so you can use your extra sneak dice, which is 1d6. So that is a d20 plus 4 for your attack. Bah. D20 plus 4, 16. 16 is a hit. I'm pretty certain. Tax pig. Open a new tab. Tax pig. Yeah. Okay. Roll your claw damage with your sneak damage. You, bro, just wanted to show some real love to your stream because you genuinely got crazy potential and I'd love to connect you with top Twitch streamers. You're sounding more and more like a scam bot the more I read you. And, gone. Out of here. Where were we? Jazzo. Damage, yes. You're using your pausies. And you have sneak dice. So it's 1d6 for the sneak, plus 1d4 for your regular claws, plus 2. Anyways. Anywho, moving along. Uh, 1d6 and 1d4 plus 2. Yes. Do you want to use the 6 you already rolled? I'll let you roll them all together if you want. You can put 1d6 plus 1d4 plus 2. I think that works. I think that works just fine in the Dice Maiden roller. Seven, hell yeah. Yeah, it did work. Okay. Okay, the pig is starting to look damaged. The pig is oinking. What do pigs do? He squeals. He squeals as you rip at his neck. I'm not gonna try to make pig noises. Alright, Auditor, what are you gonna do? I think you're gonna try another spell. Just give Skellies another save. That is not a successful save. You haven't taken any damage yet. What is the damage for that? Oh, a 1. Okay. Not a very successful spell. I mean, successful that it worked. Not very successful in that it did a lot. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what that was or where it came from. Excuse me. Okay. You. Hello. Yeah, sorry about that. You're gonna attack the skellies in front of you. And you're not gonna hit. You gonna keep taking shots on our two wonderful, glorious beans. That is gonna be a hit. But that is only gonna be 2 damage on Miz. Miz, you are down to 18 health. but you're still pretty good at 18. It's just a scratch, barely a scratch. Tax Pig. Let's see what you can do. Tax Pig is going to go for an audit strike on Jazzo, since Jazzo just tried to rip their throat out. But with a 4 on the dice, that is not going to do it, as a heavy book of tax audits flies over your little helmeted head, Jazzo. Oof. Ms. 2 Adventurers. 73, pulling up from the back. Well, second place, pulling up on DGen. Big fight for the top place now. Ms. What violence would you like to commit this turn? And while we are waiting for Ms. there... Oh, using your claws again? Alright, you know how to roll. D20 plus 4, you can do it twice. The 14 will hit. Roll your damage, which is... D6 plus 3. 4. All right. So I will let you know, Tax Pig is probably the bulkiest thing on the field right now, and they're not looking good. They're looking like pork rinds. Jazzo could probably finish them off if they get a good hit in. So excellent turn there, Ms. Okay, the Bony Boys, you get to move another 30 feet, and you two up here are going to continue to wail on this guy. Within that 20, how much health do the mooks have? I'm not sure if this guy can survive a crit. Henchman, open a new tab, please. Open a new tab, there we go. Oh, no, this guy can't survive a crit after taking 5 damage already, so that is first guy down. Goes to the Skellies. The other Skelly is going to start moving over here, and I guess they're going to swing on the Auditor. With a 12. Is a 12 enough for the Auditor? A 12 meets the AC. So the Skellies are starting to do some damage now. Only 2 damage though. Alright, then this guy is gonna go straight for the Skelly that's gone after his boss. And not gonna hit him. Points for trying, maybe? As a boss myself, I give points for trying. Jazzo, it's already back to you. Back to the beans already. Let's go, let's go. My claws are sharp. They are for killing. $16's a hit. You have your sneak dice. Miz is still next to you. An 8. 20, yeah. How do you do this, Jazzo? Because you have just turned Taxpig into a bacon write-off. Hell yeah. Jugular, jugular. It bleeds. If it bleeds, you can kill it. Well done, Jazzo. Amaze, amaze, amaze. Cut the head off and I'll throw it at the skelly. Beans can use improvised weapons by default. Okay, back to the accountant, who is going to disengage and run like a coward. That's their full turn. Oh, bowling for skellies. Lego breaking noises. Okay, you are dead. You don't need to be on the list. Taxpig, you are also dead. You don't need to be on the list. This guy is hiding behind the pillar. Still shooting at the beans. Gonna shoot at Miz. Miz, I'm sorry, it's just the pink hair. You're a really obvious target. And Jazzo's a little bean. And they've got that helmet going on. But with an 8 on the die, they do not have a chance of hitting you. Miz, over to you. He's so obsessed with me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, girl. He has such a crush on you. Yeah, I want to bowl the pig's head at the skelly. All right. Yeah, I'll just give me a regular attack roll. D20 plus 4. Hit their AC, and you have bowled them over. You still have a second attack after that. 13. 13 on the skeleton boy. I don't need to open that up twice. 13 is exactly it. 13 is exactly their AC, Miz. Taxpig's head rolls along the ground. Skelly goes flying over like a bowling bin. They are prone. You still have your movement. You still have... I count that as an attack, so you still have an attack. Seven. That's actually pretty good damage. But for the pig bowling head throw, I'll let you have a choice. You can do damage or you can knock them prone. Knock them prone? Okay, they are prone. You still have movement and an attack. And if you don't know, Miz, if you attack an enemy that is prone, you have advantage, which means you get to roll 2d20s. Throwing Jazzo at them. Alright. Okay. Roll the attack, I guess. You don't get an advantage for ranged weapons on a prone enemy. Yeet! Yeet! But one of Jazzo's Dungeon Boon traits, they have a +1, so that is a 16 on your Jazzo throw. 16. And they also have a +1 to their damage as a beam projectile. So, we are in ad break. Jazzo has been thrown. They have hit the Skelly. And... do you want to keep that 7? Or do you want to re-roll it? The previous d6 +3 you rolled. Because that'll go up to an 8. I can keep the 7 if you'll allow it. Hell yeah. I let you keep the 7. It goes up to an 8 because Jazzo, as a projectile, gains a +1 from their dungeon boon. Let me double check how much health Skellies have. Okay. You bowled over the Skelly, you threw a Jazzo at him. The Jazzo smacks into him. Bones scatter everywhere. They seem to still be... alive is the wrong word. They seem to still be animated. They seem to be trying to put themselves back together. But Jazzo is in ad jail, so we will wait a moment for them to get back. I must be a god at sports. Hell yeah. It was a while ago. My usual DM was doing a side game because one of the players couldn't make it, and I was playing a Furbolg, which is a big furry sort of blue guy, and my friend was playing a Kenku, which is a little crow creature, and the adventure was a sort of fair. We won the dance competition. And then we won the log throwing competition. Now, the Kenku is about 3 foot tall. Like, they're small even for a Kenku. They're the one who got the highest score in the log throwing. I found one of those Australian dance competition things. What you call it? They wear like the super glittery dresses and stuff, and I photoshopped our characters' faces onto the dancers. Fun times. There were a few nat 20s. We used a few spells as well. Glittery. I can say glitter. Glittery? Am I adding extra R's in there? Glittery? It doesn't sound right when I say it though. Glittery doesn't sound right. There should be more before the white. Glittery. You got it? I'll take your word for it, miss. Ad break. 10 more seconds. 9 more seconds. 6 more seconds. 1 more seconds. Ad break should be over. Clitosi. Jazzo, are you back? I missed you. You got a whole ad? Oh my gosh, that's so cruel. I'm glad to have you back though. Anyway, you are there. You've impacted the Skelly boy. It is now the Skelly's turn. That guy's staying on defense. This guy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, is going to go after the accountant. And they're not going to hit him. This guy is going to go after this guy. You guys are both in pretty good condition. And with an 18 on the dice, that is going to be a hit. And that's going to be 2 damage total. What are you guys like? You're staying on defense. And you, sir, gonna stand up with your movement. Gonna put your arm back on. And they're gonna swing on the Jazzo Bean, unfortunately. But with a 4 on the dice, they're not going to hit. They basically put one arm back in, picked up the other arm, and swung that at Jazzo and missed. This guy, where are they? This guy's embroiled in combat with the Skelly. Is actually going to hit. Are they going to roll well? Let's find out. They are. That is gonna bring that to 7 total damage. Biggest hit by an enemy so far, I think. And we are back to Jazzo. Little Bean, what will you do? You do not have an ally within 5 feet. If you can think of a way to give yourself advantage, you can get your sneak damage, but you don't have sneak damage right now. So anything you want to do? Grab his feet, spin and throw him into the pit of doom and despair. Okay. Little Bean, give me an athletics roll, which will be a flat d20. You want a 15 for that distance. That is not a 15, Jazzo. That is a nat 1. I'm sorry. You grab onto the Skelly's foot, and with all your Little Bean might, you pull and start to spin as the foot comes off of the Skelly. You spin around in place with far too much force, practically like the kind of ballerina spinning on one foot, but not intentional, and you fall over dizzy. At least he lost a foot. That's true, at least he lost a foot for now. Yeah, it's kind of your turn with the nat one, Jazzo. Sorry, little too Jazzo accurate. Oh, please try not to spin and fall down too much. Okay, the accountant has been boxed in by a Skelly again. Gonna go for another cast of a magic spell. The Skelly is gonna get to do a saving throw. And 6 is not going to be successful. They are going to take some damage. 4 brings that to 8 total. This guy is the one who keeps shooting at you two. They're going to continue doing that. It's not working out too bad for them so far. They haven't been hurt, at least. With the 6, they are not going to make it, though. They are a really bad shot. And it is back to Ms. Bean. So, Miss Bean. Miss Feet. Bean Feet. What would you like to do on your turn? If it is taking you a minute, I can go ahead and... No, I can't do the Skellies because there's one at Jazzo. And what Ms. does could have a very big effect on whether or not that Skelly has a chance to attack Jazzo. I'm running at the boner guy and do a double flying kick towards the hole. Okay. So, Ms. Bean doing a run, going for the drop kick in the air. Give me both your attacks, one for each foot. Excuse me. That might be my my new medicine giving me a little bit of heartburn there. Also, if the stream gets to 2 hours, please shout at me to take my meds. Oh, GIF. I have to have a look at that. Hell yeah, dropkick. Let's go. Okay. 6, not quite enough, but you have a second roll. This is just the lead foot, this is the targeting foot. 21, hell yeah! 21. Ms., you don't need to roll damage if you don't want to. However, if you would like to roll the damage, it will be your kick. I'll say that's your regular damage, so a d6 plus 3. Plus falling damage, which is a d6 for every 10 feet. That is a 60-foot drop. So 7d6 plus 3. If you want to roll it, I'll let you. $33. Ms., I will let you know, this Skelly had 1 HP left. As you run over, jump into the air, drop kick, first foot connects. That was just the guiding foot. That was just targeting. That was just for for the aim as your second foot lashes out as your first foot comes in towards you. You send the skelly flying towards the pit. It falls and falls and falls and falls. And then, as it hits the spinning blades at the bottom, you hear the sound of Legos smashing. Skelly down. And Misfit. 5, 10, 15, 20. You still have 10 foot of movement left if you'd like to move. And I will start doing the Skelly boys, the ones that are left, which are these two, because one is staying on guard duty, that is their job. Top Skelly. Is that a 6 or a 9? That's a 6, that's not gonna hit. My pupil suddenly glowing red. Running towards the guy who's been obsessed with me. Alright. 10. Now, is this glowing red like the Terminator, or is this glowing red like little heart shaped? I wish I could share the GIFs, but they don't come up on the stream, unfortunately. But it is a fluffy little cat coming towards the screen, and it is utterly terrifying. To the guy, it's little heart shapes, but he is mistaken. That's right. That's because the Ms. Bean's heart belongs to the Key Bean, which I'm sure will show up someday when they're free. Where was I? Bottom Skelly am I? I think an 11 is a hit. Let me double check my many numbers. No, that's not a hit. Have to step away for a bit. My allergies are acting up. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Jazzo. Please get a tissue or hay fever meds or whatever you need to do. Don't worry about it. We will hold your turn till we get back, and we'll move ahead with everything else and come back to you at the top of the round. That is all the Skelly boys. This guy, still locked in combat with that Skelly, is gonna miss. Ms, feel free to play my turn. I'm gonna Jazzo with me to use as a weapon. Okie dokie. It's my hard head to your advantage. Will do. All right, team. So, Jazzo's turn. Jazzo is coming with the Ms. Bean. Under the arm, ready to throw. Projectile weapon, kinda there-ish. Anything else you'd like to do? This will end well. Yep, hell yeah. Hi, Mersa. Welcome in. How are you? Welcome to Dungeon D&D. Ms. and Jazzo are currently playing. You are very welcome to join if you would like, or spectate. I am very quickly going to do the NPC enemies' turns. I'm like holding Jazzo by the ankles, and Jazzo is somehow holding straight like a mace. Yep, I'll allow that. Hell yeah. Hi, Miz. Okay, I'll very quickly do the enemy rolls while waiting for Jazzo. So the accountant is going to continue to cast their attack spell. which is a save for the Skelly. That is a success, so the spell does not succeed. He's doing really badly. This guy, the one who's been constantly shooting at Miz, will continue to do so. And get a crit. Uh-oh. Not 20 for an enemy. That is 8 damage to Miz. Bringing them down to 10 HP. Sorry, Miz. Oh no, indeed. Still, that's like half health. You still have half health. Miz, it is your turn. And I imagine you are ticked. Just a flesh wound? Just a flesh wound. Got plinked between the eyes. Oof. Amersa, I usually do like a little narrative mission based game, but this week, because I had a few things on and doctor's appointments and such, I'm doing a little arena. The enemies were randomly chosen by the dice. There are different groups. So this is a fatal 3-way between Taxpig and their gangsters and the skeleton crew. How far am I to the guy? You are probably less than 30 feet. You are 20 feet. You are 20 feet. You have 10 to spare. So you can get to them pretty easily. I'm gonna run straight to him and smack him in the jaw with Jazzo. Okay. Roll your attack. Jazzo is only a +1 weapon as a ranged weapon, so there won't be a +1 to this, Miz. So it is just a +4. Oh, thank you for the initiative roll, Mersa. You got a 6, that's decent. Miz got a 1. We also have a trap redeem and a leaderboard. It's okay, I'm sure this will be a great level up as a melee for them later. So using Jazzo as a... I was going to say using Jazzo as a weapon has been like a running joke. That's a nat 20. Okay, Miz, I do crits as max damage plus the roll. 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me 10, 11, 12. Okay, so it'll be a d6 plus 3 plus 9, which is a d6 plus 12. Jesus Christ. This guy's super dead. How do you do it? How do you do it, Miz? What happens? Did you just cave his skull in with Jazzo's skull? Who is wearing a helmet, so is fine. Or, you know, concussed but wouldn't notice at this point, because they're used to it. Absolutely did? Hell yeah. Okay. That mook has been nuked. That rhymed. Okay, the bony boys. You're going after the accountant again. That is... It's getting dark, so it's kind of hard to see now. Is that a hit? Let me check. 11. That's not a hit. This bony boy. Oh, this bony boy was nearly dead anyway. Goes for their attack. This guy dodges to the side. As they keep going, you hear and then the sound of Lego bricks smashing again. Okay. Now this guy has to help as a boss, even though you're approaching. They have their priorities. They're gonna come here and take a shot at this skelly. And succeed. And do max damage. The skelly boy only had 1 health. Skellies are dropping like skeletons, I guess. Okay. Back to Teen Bean. Back to Jazzo. I hope Jazzo's okay. Ms, what would you like to do with Jazzo? They did say you could take their turns for them, if you would like. I hope it is just the nose runnies. Can Jazzo heal you? No. Short answer is no. Let me have a quick check at their dungeon boons. I don't think so. I know Aaron's bean has a healer kit by default, but I think Jazzo is mostly offensive. Now, someone who could heal you, Misfit Bean, is you. You do have healing word. Okay, they don't get anything from Rogue, obviously. They have a crossbow. They have a bonus to being a thrown weapon. They have a magic hat. Oh, that's what the Jazzo Bean has. Yeah, so the only bean here with a healing spell is actually yourself. Which you can do on your turn. Is there something else you would like to do with the Jazzo Bean, or the Jazzo Bean would like to do? Also, throwing the Jazzo Bean would be your action to throw them. Have to wait my turn then. Do we still have the Screaming Root vegetable from last game? You didn't use it, so yes. I don't think I'll be coming back to the arena today. Dinner is about to be done. I'm in dire need of a 2-hour long cold shower to soothe my allergies. Oh my gosh, Jazzo, I'm so sorry to hear that. But absolutely go for a shower, don't worry about it. There will always be another run at the dungeon. There will always be another dungeon arena as well. So please take care of yourself. Have your dinner, take your shower, take care of yourself. That's what matters. Hope you feel better soon. I hope they feel better soon too. My poor Jazzo Bean. It's been so long since you got to play. Fishing for me, Miss? Hell yeah. great as a melee, by the way. Yeah, I don't know if you missed it, Jazzo, but Miz did just use you as a mace. Your repertoire as a weapon is growing. I cast Good Luck Beam on Miz. Aww. That's kind of funny because that's actually kind of one of Ms. Bean's abilities. Inspiration. Throw the screaming root vegetable between the two guys for distraction. Okay. Yeah, that's no problem. That's just an item interaction to take it, and that's just an action to throw it. So it lands there. Both of them are distracted for 1 turn. What the hell is that thing? Mandrakes? Yes! Miz got a mandrake in the dungeon garden. Was it last week or the week before? Legally distinct. No, that's okay. Mandrakes are Creative Commons. They are not specifically owned by D&D or anything like that. I think the week before? Okie dokie. It is used now. It is gone. Most of the time, the items that you pick up won't carry over, but, you know, I'm also a softie as a DM, and I want you guys to have fun. So it was well thought of. Gone forever, forever gone. We'll always remember you, Mandrake, that, you know, was used exactly once and not really mentioned very much. But you were a key part of the team, you were a key part of morale. We'll always have you in our hearts and our memories. Screaming vegetable. Yeah, so they both skip their turn. Oh, this guy's dead. They both skip their turns. Miz, it's your turn. Rest in peace, Mandrake. Let's go, let's go! Oh, Miz, for your 500 doodle things, I'm gonna get the picture of the guy doing the peace sign at the grave, but do the grave for the Mandrake. Like, put the little Mandrake on the gravestone. And the person with the peace sign will be the Ms. Bean. Hell yeah. I'll look for the meme after and post it in. I'll definitely remember to do that. No, you won't. Okay, thank you. Look, I'm just being honest. You won't remember. Okay, Miz, what you doing? Wow, Rainbird, I can't believe you remembered that. That's so impressive. Running full pelt again? Hell yeah. That's what a Miz does do. Okay, you can get there. Miz still under your arm. You get to this nerd. You're running. Bonk the hell out of him. Alright, swing that Jazzo, I guess. Metal pipe noises. Do I have metal pipe? Do I have metal pipe? I have sound effects now. Do I have metal pipe? I don't have metal pipe. I do have a sound effect for this guy to say, though. Alright, do your 2 swings with Jazzo. Be a d20 plus 4. And do it twice. A 6. A double 6. Oh no! Anything with your bonus action, Misfit? Like maybe healing yourself with Healing Word, which is a bonus action. Maybe. If you'd like. Love to heal? Yes. Okay. Do you remember what you roll for that? I can get up on screen here in a sec. That's Jazzo Bean. Ms. Bean. Healing Word. 1d4 plus your Charisma, which I think is 3. So 1d4 plus 3. Four healing for the Ms. Bean. Brings it to 14, which is more than half your health. Four is not bad. 4 is not bad, TBH. D&D is really not a game about healing through damage. Okay, the most important health point you have is your last one. Okay. Are there any skellies left? There's just one. He is on guard. So only everyone left is up here. He's gonna start moving up. He's not gonna move further than there because you're 2 sides of the pillar and he doesn't want one side slipping by. Model, will you please stay where you are? Please. Okay, this guy. This guy's still stunned because Jazzo's the one who did it, and the round hasn't come back to Jazzo yet, so this guy is still stunned by the Mandrake. I've got a toe in the grave, Rain. You're fine. You're huffing copium. It's Jazzo's turn. I have all of Jazzo's stats if you need them, Miz. Just gonna claw the guy. We're close to. All right, hell yeah. D20 plus 4 for the attack roll. Same as the medium beans. $15 or 6. Just gonna claw the guy. We're so close. 15. Jazzo doesn't have 2 attacks. Just to let you know. Small beans don't have 2 attacks. That's a medium bean and a big bean thing. But the 15 is a hit. So the damage is, because you are within 5 feet, they have an ally within 5 feet, is a d6 plus a d4 plus 2, 3, 2. So a d6 plus a d4 plus 2. That is the minimum damage. That is the minimum damage Jazzo could possibly do. I'm gonna check how much health henchmen have real quick though, because they don't have a lot. Better than a miss, that is true. Henchmen have a little more health than that. Okay, the accountant is no longer stunned. Would they go for Jazzo or Miz? They'd probably go for Miz, TBH. Miz, give me a wisdom saving throw, please. It's +1, a d20 +1. You are fine. You are just fine, but you are fine. Okay. Miz, it's back to you. Who may have been stupefied. Miz, this is rain to Miz. Are you okay? Smack the guy you know with Jazzo? Hell yeah. Roll your Jazzo smacks. $14's a hit. 5's not a hit, but a 14 is a hit. Roll your Jazzo damage. D6 +3. What's this guy's HP? Oh. A 9. Okay. So this guy... Blech. As you smack him in the side of the head with a small green bear, you still have your movement and bonus action. Bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. You're off the board. I'm gonna move away from the guy and cast some more healing word. All right. If you move, well, you can move wherever you want, but you can move to, say, there. Some tactical retreat. Hell yeah. I will let you know, so far, this guy has only been using a ranged spell. But, sure. Yeah, okay, that's good. Roll your health. I think it was D4 +3. I feel moderately confident about that. 4, another 4 health. Brings you to 18. 4 again. That's 18 out of 22 now, though. You're only 4 short of your full health. You have burnt both your spell slots, though, so you only have your Vicious Mockery and your Inspiration left. I can feel death's door rain. Okay, it is the Skellies. I really think he'll hold position. you guys are either side of the pillar, so he wouldn't move towards one of you because it would let the other go straight for the pile of bones, which I'm sure wouldn't have any effect whatsoever. Probably no reason they're guarding that at all. Jazzo Bean, which pretty much just means Miz again. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Gonna have Jazzo crossbow the bone pile. Oh, all right. The little bean with the crossbow with the Requiem. It is a d20 plus 4 to hit. To roll for it. Bum, 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 bum. That's a dirty 20. That's a dirty 20. Let's go. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. The Requiem is a d6 plus 3, please, Ms. Plus 3? Dex, and they have a bonus one. Yeah, plus 3. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. 9. All right. 9 damage to the bone pile. And you see this guy start to freak out. He's scary, spooky skeletoning all over the shop. Like, the bone pile. This guy. Let's give him a quick intelligence roll to see if he figured that out. Yeah, I think that's enough. Okay, so the accountant saw Jazzo hitting the bone pile and the skeleton freaking out. You're like, oh, I got this. Gonna move to there. He's gonna cast a spell. Okay. All right. That is 6 total. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. As the bone pile starts to crumble a little bit, and our little skelly guy seems to be panicking even more. Miz, it's your turn. As the tide seems to be shifting. Oh boy, oh boy. Which team do you want to take out first, or take out more? Which would be easier? What's the genius tactical play? Also, you notice there's a large bison in the stand wearing a very well-tailored suit, much like, the accountant and the gangstery merc guys. He's giving a little clap. He's giving a little clap. Supporting his boy. Hot bison. If you're into beef, he's a beefy boy. Really thick neck. There you go. Throwing Jazzo at the tax guy and running towards the bone pile. Okay. Let me just... Okay. You can get to there. You will be able to hit Jazzo, and that is as far as you can move towards the bone pile if you're using your action to throw the Jazzo. Sounds good to you? Okay. So, the Miz, the expert at leg day, you use your movement to get to there. You use an action to throw the Jazzo Bean. Give me a roll. D20 plus 4. Let's go. Simply roll a nat 20. It's that easy. Just simply roll a nat 20. That's not a nat 20, but a 16 is still enough to hit. Chucking the Jazzo Bean. Roll the damage. D6 plus 4. Yeah, 4, because Jazzo gets an extra point. An 8. Okay. That's actually 10 total. Wait. How much health does he have? The Jazzo Bean has once again been projectiled through an enemy. Now, being that this guy was a gnome, there is not a lot left. It's just sort of Jazzo through their chest, and then like a head vaguely connected to 2 arms, just collapsing in on itself. Alright, Miz, the Skelly Boy, has a go now. They are going to attack ya. I don't have high hopes of it hitting. I rolled a 4. It doesn't hit. And it's Jazzo's turn. I'm gonna hydrate myself. Jazzo's gonna crossbow the bone pile again. Alright. Do you know the rules now, Miz, or do you want me to say them again? D20 plus 4 is the attack. They won't get their extra D6 because they don't have the conditions for their sneak dice. A 19's a hit. Hell yeah. Roll the damage. D6 plus 3. Seven. All right. Ms. Jazzo pulls out the Requiem, aims, takes the shot. The bolt flies true, striking into the pile of bones. the once radiant ancient crossbow. The bones begin to crumble and break apart, and sadly for this skelly, who reaches out its arms towards the bone pile, they also begin to crumble. There's a moment of silence in the arena before an uproar from the crowd, screams and cheers for our victorious beans. Let's go! Let's go! Another round won by the Grizzly Beans in the arena. Fantastic job, Ms. I'm sorry you had to do all the roles by yourself, but you did so well. Or a couple of ones. You guys made it through. And you guys have continued the streak. I don't think was Ymir KO'd once? I'm not sure if a bean has ever been KO'd, but you guys are keeping up the streak. Hell yeah. Another mission complete, another victory for the beans. It is 4 minutes until I have to take my medicine, which is pretty good timing. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up there today, Ms. You did a heckin' great job. I hope you had an awful lot of fun. I hope Jazzo had a lot of fun before they got an allergy attack, and I hope they're gonna do okay. I hope they'll be fine shortly. And thank you so much, everyone who came along to play or watch or lurk D&D. It was a great stream as always. Thank you so much, Ms. I do my best. I think I wasn't as low energy as I expected, but I'm still feeling pretty low energy. To let everyone know, I will be doing a collab with Ms. on Saturday, starting midnight my time, I think, till 4 a.m. And we'll be playing, Ms. Tell everyone what we'll be playing. It's the new game from the people who made Peak, right? Forklift, drivey, crashy, fun. Crash Out Crew, 7 p.m. EST. Yes. Thank you, Miss. Thank you. Crash Out Crew, Saturday with Ms. We're going to be forklift certified. Hell yeah. My father is retired, but that is one of the things they used to do. They used to do forklift certifications. Okay, back to the dungeon. We're gonna find someone to raid out to. Hell yeah. Do we have a friendo? Do we have a friendo readily available? Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god, I really have to disconnect my model from my mouse wheel. This is killing me. I don't know why they're suddenly connected again. I didn't do that. 100% OJ and Ultimate Chicken Horse. Oh, Emersa, who was here earlier, is going to be hanging out with them before too. Okay. We could raid someone playing D&D. That is something I haven't done very much. Gonna be a busy day. A lot of things. Alrighty. Whoa! Eric, thank you for the follow. More D&D. Yeah, I'm just having a looky-loo to see. It's kind of hard to know because most D&D streams people are playing campaigns. Wait, we forklift certified now? Not yet. Not just yet. So it's really hard to get an idea of what the campaign is actually like when you're just looking through Twitch. If anyone has any specific suggestions on this particular occasion, D&D one-shot zombies at the comic convention. That actually sounds kind of fun. ADHD VTuber, all green flags. Have a quick looky-loo. Yeah, that looks kind of fun. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys there. And we'll say hi and we'll hang out a bit. Feel free to hang around, get some dungeon key points for redeems, and say hi. I do have a raid emote for anyone who is a subscriber. If not, you can just put in dungeon raid and any raid emotes you would like. Bye!